Hey guys, if you haven't seen it, we have a new Snot Rocket 3.0 t-shirt. If you want to support our racing program, head over to motionraceworks.com and pick one up.
All right, we're not in Bradenton. Where are we at?
Nope, we're at Orlando Speed World because Bradenton's still cleaning up from the hurricane damage they received with the bleachers blowing on the track and stuff. I think they're using the facility right now for staging disaster relief trucks, and the state of Florida today has like a tanker there that is free 10 gallons of fuel. So Bradenton is doing their part in the community, but we need to test, so we cruise over here to OSW. There's a very large import race here this weekend. I think it's World Import Nationals before World Cup. All the fast imports will be here. Come check it out. But today we're using their rental to test the Snot Rocket on the 315 tires. You guys might have seen me post for World Cup finals this year. We're in Renegade versus Modified. So this class, last year we were in Warriors versus Tres Quattro. That class generally goes 640. That's like the average ET range. Some cars are a little faster. We won that class last year. It was awesome. And this year we got bumped. So we're in Renegade versus Modified, which is a faster class. Looking at the results from last year, number one qualifier ran a 585, I believe. Number two, 590. Down to, I stopped counting, around 8th place, went a 615. So basically, qualifier 8 down is faster than we've ever been before with the old car or with this car. So we have some work to do. Given the track conditions up there and the class that we're in, I think there's only 3 cars that are going to be on a radial tire. All the other cars are big slick tire import cars, like pro mod bodies. We'll put in some pictures of the cars that we'll be racing up there this year. It's gonna be exciting. I think we're maybe me and Keith Ray are the only stock wheelbase cars in this class. The rest are carbon body, extended body pro mod wheels, right? I mean, they're import engines, so that's their difference, but they're faster than we've been, so we need to get faster so we can race them. So I believe we can get this car in the low sixes, then I'll be competitive enough to try to make it to the finals. We don't show up to a race unless we're trying to win. So we're here testing. I put the 315 tire on because it's legal. The track up there, because it's prepped for slick tires and radial tires, it's not exactly the traditional radial prep that we would have here at OSW or you'd see at lights out. The temperatures up there are generally in the 50s, sometimes colder. So that changes the consistency of the racetrack surface as well. So unfortunately, we get to test for World Cup at World Cup. So this year, we're going to get our data on this tire. We're running the biggest tire that we're allowed for our rules, which is the 315/60. So this is the same tire that the Shadow has on it, that Radial versus World. Cars, and similar to the 295 that they run in LDR. So the larger tire should be more forgiving. We should be able to make quick, fast rips. To change the tire on here, I had to get a wider wheel. So we got Lyle hooked us up, MacFab beadlocks. He made me a set of 15 by 15s with the correct back spacing to fit this big tire under here. Because the tire is physically larger, it's about 30 inches in diameter, where the 275 is 28 inches in diameter. I had to change the ride height of the car to get the weight balance and get the car sitting right. Once you change the ride height, then your 4-link bar angles change. So then I adjusted the 4-link bar angle change to compensate for the ride height. And then I changed all the gear ratios. So the transmission ratios, now with a taller tire, your final ratio to the ground is different. So I changed those ratios to more favorable ratios. So it's basically the same as what we ran on the 275 after all the math is done, now with the 315. So now we're out here to collect the drive shaft curve data, traction control data, because again, all of that changes because our gear ratio changed, our tire size changed. So all of the data we have on the 275 for traction control, drive shaft curve, tire circumference, all that is wrong. So Joe Spetter is working remote on us today, like he always does. We're gonna make some fast rips and see how it goes. have made it like 20 feet maybe. 30
Yeah,
feet?
not a terrible 60 either, but it was good enough for the first pass.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're testing. You can't be mad at spinning the tires at testing. Like, we were trying to go 106 to 108, 60 foot, 100 and almost 30-degree track temp. It went halfway there.
Yeah.
So now we'll be able to adjust off of that and probably dial in, you know, a solid 108, 109.
Yeah.
And do it again.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll get the car turned around.
My man Prika getting it right.
Woo!
I get them bugs off.
That's it. We're looking for all the ET.
Yeah, it's a mile an hour tonight too.
That's it. That's Sam spray wax in another container. Don't
worry about that.
Don't worry about that. We broke the other container, had to transfer it.
Well, much better. Got down.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go backwards before you can go forward. But
Exactly.
114, 420, something?
417.
417?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. 192.
All right. One what?
92.
192? No. 182. Let's go. That's personal best by
Dude, it
4
looked
mile an hour.
so fast.
So, like what we were saying
Yeah.
earlier, the DA's a lot better today.
Yeah.
And the car's just going faster than it was the other day. That's why I didn't go down that first one. It was probably trying to go like 102 that first one.
Yeah, it was really spicy. So,
Holy.
yeah, I was like, holy crap, that looked fast. Like through the middle, it looked fast.
It felt quick. I'm used to
Yeah.
this car now. I'm like, we just changed the tires. I don't know if you guys have followed me long enough to know that I'm a really big baby when it comes to rear tire balance and vibration. And we put these on. I put them on. I was at Job's place in Jupiter because I was riding out the hurricane there because we just left our house boarded up, and I brought the car over there so I could work on it during the storm. And I didn't have our bubble balancer. And I got back here and I was being lazy. I didn't want to unload the car, and we didn't balance the tires. So it has a little shake that I don't like at that speed. So I was concentrating on that, but it felt like I was going pretty fast. That's why.
Yeah.
It was going pretty
That's
fast.
it. Yep. All right, let's get it turned around for some more passes. All right, so the big tires are already a slight issue, like you said.
Well,
Not an issue, but
yeah, and the tire's taller. When the car extends, it comes forward some. And I checked the clearance on the Projects, and it was clear, but under actual force, the tire grows, and that's what we didn't account for. And we just touched this a little bit, so we're just going to go ahead and
yeah, right where the
trim-
wrap is going, we're just gonna trim that away.
yeah, we'll just trim that away. So
It's like a cut line.
This isn't a rip these corners on, but luckily these
Oh, oh yeah,
clips are
yeah.
doing their job.
Yeah, exactly. At 100 and something mile an hour, 90 something.
Yeah, right.
Only need one chute though for this whole evening. No need to pack two.
Yeah, just only running it to the H, so there's if miles, a lot of shutdowns.
And the TBMs.
You're going sub 200, and yes, like honestly, I don't even have to hit the brakes much. I do because I like to scrub as much speed as possible, so
Yeah.
in case something goes wrong, you're not going 100.
Yeah,
But yeah, easy.
easy packing today.
Okay, 107.
107 got the 60 out of it. Any guesses?
Well, so I've been trying to red light all night because I've been working on my reaction times, and this car reacts faster than my old car because it's a stiffer chassis. So we've been doing good, but now that the sun went down, I was too fast. So I let go of the button. I saw the -10 reaction time. Then I was looking. It felt good, so then I looked at the board to see the 60. I saw the 107,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh. Pay attention to what you're doing. But looking
Driving
at
a little
the
bit, yeah.
board, it felt like it hit traction control events a couple times when the lockup cycles went through. But 107 for the last round, that'd be like a 410.
407.
407?
Yep.
All right, finally
Yep.
got a
Yep.
410.
Yep,
So,
exactly.
yeah, we'll take that.
Yep.
And keep going.
Yep. All right. Let's do it. That was wild.
The lockup came on at first and it did a wheelie. And then
Did it?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, it did a wheelie at like the 330. And
Oh,
the wheelie
shit.
control like shut it off and
Okay.
then picked back up. So we probably didn't gain much ET because of that.
Well, it went as the number you probably don't want it to go. 40000.
No, but the wheelie did
Yeah.
a wheelie at the 330.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it like shut off and then picked back up.
Great 60 though. So
103?
yeah.
Yeah, I was watching the board.
Yep. Reaction time on point.
Yeah, dude, it was like I shot out of a cannon. And
Yeah.
then the lockup came on in first and it did 250. Oh, 68. I thought I said 58. 268, new personal best at 330.
Okay.
192.
Oh yeah.
Take that.
Yep. Well, a couple more. How'd that feel?
I couldn't see the 60 foot, it was a blur.
101.
101?
Yeah.
4 flat again? 390 what?
396.
Let's go!
Hell yeah, dude. That was sick.
It went 640 on the shoot.
Yeah. Well, look at that middle number too. 265.
Oh, it's 1019.
Well, still, it's still a PB on this on the.
That was too close to red though, too.
Yeah,
Triple zero.
but you were really going for it.
That was the finals right there.
Yeah, that was it. You were losing nothing.
Well,
That was a pass.
yeah, it was past.
The question is that 60 foot.
Yeah, I mean, the 60 is, the 60 is lower than what I wanted to do tonight.
Yeah.
But we just made some consistent rips.
Oh yeah, some
that-
good strides.
And gained new personal best mile an hour, new personal best
60,
330, 8th mile,
Yep.
in quarter mile gearing.
Yeah.
Hard to complain about any of that.
Yeah, it was a good night for sure. No doubt about that. The car's working, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, it's just ripping.
Yeah.
It's just, it got into some wheelie control again on that run.
Drove a little
but-
left there on the shift, maybe.
Yeah, it was fighting for traction a little down track.
Okay.
We're still dialing in or Joe's still dialing in the 315 circumference stuff. But dude, we got a ripper.
Yeah, can't complain. It's a successful day of testing, no doubt.
It's just epic. It's literally epic.
I mean,
Like,
you can't beat the information we got today. And
no,
you
Tuesday
know.
night, changing
Yeah.
over the ratios, just coming out.
Yeah.
You know, on three, like, all right, 315s, there we go.
Yep.
Let's do the ratio math, change the bars back where they were, and make some passes.
Almost a little too easy.
But I mean,
we still worked for it, but
we have the data, you know, the work is done behind the scenes.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
Where to put the stuff, how to move it.
Yeah.
You know, that run before the last one, we made 2 shock adjustments and added power, and it really,
And
it
weight.
really less that run.
yeah,
And when a faster 60 foot, yeah, we're there.
yeah, no doubt.
We're pretty dialed. Like,
Yeah.
there's no doubt in my mind. I think we add 10 more pounds in the nose,
Mhm.
another shock adjustment, and then like this thing could go a low 390 or a 38.
Yeah, I think so.
Like one flat 60 foot, because that's 1019.
Yeah.
It's like straight out of 102.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like, it's 101, but it's barely. So there's still, you know, 2 thousandths there. Take that off there. I mean, solid.
Yeah,
And then
we'll
we
get
still,
there.
And we still got to add power.
Yeah.
right? This is our our normal racing boost, not our, all right, let's be mean to it.
Yeah,
and
aggressive.
Run a personal number. Like, it's aggressive. It's starting
Yeah.
up. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah,
to
don't-
go 192 is taking a lot of horsepower.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just, we can make laps at that power level. So,
Yeah.
when we get up in Maryland, we're going to have 2,500 feet better DA.
Yep.
So that will change all our tune-ups.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
basically we'll go out with the 417 tune-up, and that will probably go a 407.
That'd be
we'll
sweet.
Start basing it off of that.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to make a lot more horsepower in that air. So we'll have a learning curve there through testing day and through qualifying. But suspension is pretty dialed, and trans stuff, the rest of the car is set. Take the next week and finish up, tidy up some things that we haven't completed yet, little things, and get it ready for World Cup. It's going to be nice.
Yep. All right. Well, guess we pack it up for the night, call it a day, and go on from there. So
That's
we
right.
got some work to do for the next outing, and it'll be even better. So we just keep going and get faster and faster. So
That's it.
can't complain. Snot Rocket's doing its thing.
No, make sure you guys tune in or come up to World Cup. I think the spectator tickets might be sold out, but it's on. There's a live stream. The event is epic. We're going to be there battling some really fast, really cool cars. I mean, it's a spectacle. That's all I can say about World Cup.
Yeah, it's a
Ever since
vibe.
the
Like
first year I've
the
been
experience and the
it's just-
feeling of the event.
there, everything about it.
Yeah.
So we're going up there feeling pretty prepared. Everything can change in a matter of a split second in drag racing.
Yeah,
so we'll see
for
what
sure.
happens when we get up there. But we're going to do our thing.
And also at World Cup, you'll have your Snot Rocket 3.0 shirts there as well
That's
for
right.
sale.
We'll have the Motion Raceworks Snot Rocket 3.0 shirts. We'll have them for sale at our trailer. We don't have a vendor space this year there. But come down, see us, say hi, send us a message, email us. Glad to talk to you guys.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll see how it goes next outing.